following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call. Toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And we got to, go to this COVID thing because it's spiking again and everything's getting shut down and so forth. And in looking around, I found a report about this island off the west coast of Italy. It's called Giglio, and the people who live on there are called Gigliesi, okay, by the Italians. There's 800 permanent residents, and right now, of course, it's a tourist thing. It's been a tourist thing for, a couple hundred years, and from Europe and Italy and all over the place. And yet not one person on this island has COVID infection or death. 800 permanent residents. Kind of interesting. Also, I did a little study on, soil and what's going on there and how they grew their food and everything. And sure enough, it's a volcanic island, okay, and they had iron mines, okay, which they supplied iron to the world for 2,000 years, okay. And about, 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, they shut down the iron mines because it was making too much noise and smoke and things for the tourists. And but I kind of looked at a casual analyses of the contents of the soil there. And there's about 25 different minerals in the soil. And I suspect this is why they do not get COVID, okay? Because their immune system, they're getting all these raw materials by them growing their food there, okay? They have a very high rate of 100-year-olds. They have a very high rate of 100-year-olds on that island out of the 800. And so I'm going to follow up on there and find out more about some of these minerals that are there. I know they were mining for 2,000 years and sending out these minerals all over the world. Right now, there's 7.8 billion people in the world, 16,659,409 COVID infections in the world, 656,853 deaths. And there are 328 million people in America. Okay, that's our population. We have 4,229,770 COVID infections with 148,056 deaths. India, okay, with one of the third, I think it's the third largest population in a single country in the world, have 1.3 billion people, and they only have 1,493,904. It's about 30% of the population, of the infections. Okay, although it's 1.3 billion people versus 328 million, and then they only had 33,537 deaths. Brazil has 212 million people. 2,446,397 infections is about half of ours, and 87,733 deaths. Again, it's about half of ours. Italy has 60 million people, 245,000 infections, 35,000 deaths, but they have 10% fatalities, so they have the highest fatality rate. Now, what all this says is that things are kind of out of control here, and that's because people's immune systems are bad. Reading what causes death. There's all these reports out. What are the causes of death when people get COVID? We have these weird little blood clots that are in the capillaries in the lungs and the liver and kidneys and all over the place. And these little blood clots are not your typical blood clots. And they are caused because they're getting capillary bleeding every place. These people are actually dying of capillary bleeding, and these blood clots are their body's attempt to deal with it. But they're not blood clots that are formed. They're not from platelets that are formed in the bone marrow. Okay, these blood clots are kind of weird things that are very, what should I say, classic for COVID blood clots. Okay, people are not dying from viral pneumonia. This is not a flu thing. Little 3-year-olds, when they get common cold-like symptoms for 3 days and it's over. When seniors get it with 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12 pre-existing conditions, they die. Well, the pre-existing conditions are almost always nutritional deficiencies, meaning their bone marrow are not getting what the bone marrow needs to make platelets and white blood cells and red blood cells and antibodies to go kill and eat the viruses. And you know of people who have to get iron and B12 shots every month because they can't make red blood cells or anemic. They have to get transfusions because they can't make white blood cells and don't have enough platelets. That's because their bone marrows are dying because they're not absorbing nutrients because they've been eating gluten for 50, 60, 70 years, and their intestines are dead. For a 3-year-old, their intestines are in prime, pristine condition. They can absorb nutrients, make their bone marrows happy, and all the white blood cells and antibodies go and kill and eat the virus. It doesn't happen when you're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old and you've been eating gluten for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years and your intestines are dead. So the piece that's missing here, you got to give up gluten. Eat like an Asian. You know, you look at these countries like Taiwan, they have 58 dead and 1,300 cases of COVID. 1,300 cases of COVID and 58 dead. That's because they live on rice and sweet potatoes. They're able to absorb. Their intestines are happy and healthy. They're able to absorb nutrients so they can go and kill and eat the virus. It is that simple. Just remember, you heard it on Dead Doctors Don't Lie.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the toll-free line, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the CBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, we are growing like crazy. You can't imagine. Okay, 44 million people have been laid off, and they're laying off another million right now because of all the COVID the spike here. We're still in the first wave of the COVID, and it's spiking again. But they really haven't gotten down to the basic root cause of the problem, which I just covered in the monologue. Well, what I want you to understand is that we have come up with all these tools, so we don't expect you, when you become a Longevity associate, we don't expect you to be able to know everything. And when somebody comes to you and says, well, I have lupus, what do I do? We have all these tools to tell you what to do, okay? We have the quartet of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, and it's all in your head. Those 4 books cover 600 different diseases, tell you what nutrients and which packages are necessary to deal with them. And so you just look it up in the index and look it up. It tells you what to do. It's that simple. Wow. And then, of course, we do have a bunch of books on audio books, Kindle, Amazon, and Apple, okay, and our audiobooks.com things. Okay, so those are available. And then we have, for these pre-existing conditions that people have and they're likely to die from COVID, we have the book Hell's Kitchen and the CD Hell's Kitchen that goes along with it. It goes over obesity and diabetes, 2 of the most important pre-existing conditions which make people die quickly when they get COVID, okay? And then, of course, we also have the ability to, if you're a preferred customer or an associate, you get the wholesale prices. Whether you're a customer or an associate, you get on auto ship on your monthly orders. I will pay the shipping, so you're going to save a lot of money. You don't need a store. You don't need employees. You don't need a inventory. Okay, you just take the orders from your community, whether they're customers or your associates. You take your orders as you're building this group of people, okay, and educating them. And you take their orders, you forward them to us by phone. We ship the orders and send you a check every month based on the volume you create in this community. I mean, how good does that get? And, of course, your books and CDs are tax deductible. I have the newest one. It's a 2-CD set. It's probably the greatest lecture I've ever given. It was given live in front of 1,000 people. You can hear on the CD set the audience participation. And it covers so many things, and it's being published as we're speaking. It will be shipped on Monday, a week from now, okay, in about 5 days. So if you're remotely interested, you need to call your associate and get a hold of that 2-CD set. It's called Rare Earths Forbidden Cures. And then, of course, the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen, for obesity and diabetes. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I've got a story here headlined, Vitamin C plus Quercetin, a solid remedy for coronavirus. This was published in the journal Frontiers in Immunology. It revealed that vitamin C combined with Quercetin represents a powerful natural remedy for the Wuhan coronavirus. The paper takes a detailed look at the antiviral properties of these 2 nutrients, which together show incredible promise in helping COVID-19 patients recover. And they say that explains that quercetin has the ability to interfere at multiple steps of pathogen virulence, including at virus entry, virus replication, and protein assembly in the to inhibit the viral infection and proliferation. And when combined with vitamin C, it is effective for both prophylaxis and early treatment of COVID-19 and other respiratory tract infections. They say, suffice it to say that quercetin, especially amplified by vitamin C, obstructs viral infection as well as viral replication and proliferation. So there you go.
Yeah, and of course, they're talking about supporting the immune system here, and we have so many products in longevity to support the immune system. You know, we have zinc. It's a lozenge. It tastes like a raspberry. Little kids like to suck on them. I take 2 of those a day, one at breakfast, one at dinner, along with my other 90 pills, tablets, and capsules, and my supplements and liquids and everything. That's our zinc, okay? And then we have CFX, okay? And so then we have the pollen burst with SOD in it, and we have Cell Shield RTQ. You take these things, you're going to support your immune system, just like this article says. Thank you so much, Doug. Super job as usual. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552 on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Longevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, now you've been with me for 30 years. You've built a huge international community, okay, of customers and distributors and associates and stuff. And you know, you're a little girl from Michigan, and so what were your favorite tools? I mean, you had to use tools to leverage your time and distance and everything. So of all the tools we have, all the books and CDs and DVDs and things, and now we've got Zooms and stuff. What are your favorite tools to keep your large community going and excited and being able to help people all over the world?
Well, to me, when I started, they didn't even have CDs. there was no Dead Doctors Don't Lie lecture tape, whatever you call it. And so to me, I still built my business anyway, but I did it the hard way, I would say. I do everything the hard way. I think, to me, the biggest tools, well, we had the books in the beginning, and I like the reference books, to me, like Let's Play Doctor and Let's Play Herbal Doctor. And then the other one is Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, because it's something you can look up stuff all the time, just like a dictionary. Whatever you got a problem, you just look it up. And then when the CDs came out, I always still like the Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the original lecture, and or the combination. It said the best of Dead Doctors Don't Lie, which really gets into more stuff yet. And if people listen to that a few times, you got to listen to it more than once to get it through your head. And once you do, you get it down where I could, kind of recite it like a poem or something. And I would always defer to the lecture tape to know what was wrong with people. And it worked.
Okay.
It worked.
Well, of course it works. Yeah, of course it works. Now here's the deal. I mean, everything we do is in total conflict with what the medical system does. So what do you tell people when you say, well, the medical system kind of works in one direction, and we at Longevity and Dead Doctors Don't Lie work in another direction? What's the difference between what we do and what doctors do?
Well, first of all, I think people are coming to us out of desperation because they're smart enough to figure out that they've been hoodwinked by the medical profession. They see too many people with surgeries that made them worse instead of better, and I think that makes them seek us. I think the people that come to us are people that think outside the box in the first place and have a pea brain to think, which some people are so brainwashed they're never going to be able to figure it out. And they'll die and still never.
Yeah, sure. When you get down to the bottom line, what's the difference between our philosophy and the medical philosophy?
Our philosophy is basically do no harm, that, chemical drugs, prescription drugs are 2 million times more dangerous to take than take supplements.
Is there a drug that will cure arthritis?
We can't say that because we're inhibited by the powers that be. They make all the rules. We can't say cure. We can say get better.
No, that's not what I'm asking. See, there's not a single drug that will cure arthritis because arthritis is a nutritional deficiency, although they give drugs for pain relief, which makes people happy, so that, they're happy with a short-term relief. But you get an A++ as usual, dear. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call the priority line 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
I know that on those tablets Mr. Moses brought down is the commandment to not covet. But I'll confess, My neighbor and his lawnmower is making it tough. He's got this stand-behind, ride-along space shuttle that covers probably 3 times more space than my trusty old lawn boy. So, when we have who mows the fastest races, which are completely fabricated in my head, he has some impressive advantages that I just don't have. And at our Faith and Family Mortgage team, we're blessed to have a pretty special advantage of our own, and one that could be a big deal for you. Our team is lucky to be an arm of a bigger company that is a direct lender, which means our company gets to use its own money and make its own decisions within its own walls, an advantage that often allows us to get you a better rate, saving you monthly and lifelong money on a refinance or new home purchase. We are United Faith Mortgage.
United Faith Mortgage is a DBA of United Mortgage Corp. 25 Melville Park Road, Melville, New York. Licensed mortgage banker. For all licensing information, go to NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Corporate NMLS number 1330. Equal housing lender. Licensed in Alaska, Hawaii, Georgia, Massachusetts, North Dakota, South Dakota, or Utah.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I urge you to get a hold of these tools, which are tax-deductible for your own family's use. And certainly, if you're going to, work on a Youngevity business and help other people and create an income stream and get the tax breaks. And don't forget, your Youngevity business is a willable asset. You'll pay the wholesale price as you get on auto ship. I pay the shipping. I mean, you don't need a store, you don't need inventory, and you don't need employees. You just take the orders on your phone. Even if you're living in your car, you can do this. Take the orders on your phone, forward them to the company. We do the shipping for you and send we send you a check every month for all the volume you create. Wow. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Jane, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Jane, you're on the air.
Hi there. Thank you so much for all you and Charmaine and staff do.
Well, thank you. You're very kind. How can we help you?
I've been taking the products for a while, and I'm having symptoms of heart attacks, but I went to a good hospital, Loma Linda, and they did all the tests, and they said, no, it's no problem. But I still continue to get left jaw and arm pain and ribs sore and get hot, and then it goes away. And the best I can think of is maybe because I have Raynaud's and varicose veins and the arteries in my legs hurt, perhaps it's peripheral artery disease, and I wondered what to do for that.
Okay. Well, first of all, how old are you, Jane?
81 and 140 pounds.
Okay. And how tall are you?
I have shrunk a lot, 4 to 5 inches. I'm now about 5'3".
How are you? So you were 5'7"?
So yeah. So I have been taking Tangy Tangerine, EFA, selenium, MSM, and glucogel to help the back.
Okay. So you do have some back issue. Obviously, you have degenerative disc disease or shrinking. Now, do you have any ringing in your ears, any tone like tinnitus, anything like that?
It's gone away thanks to you.
Okay, but you did have it.
I did have it. I'm taking
what about balance?
Balance is pretty good.
Okay, well, what about this heart issue? There's 2 possibilities, or actually 3 possibilities. Char, what are the possibilities of Jane's heart issues, where she's getting this chest pain and heart issues? Do you get any regular heartbeat or a fast heart rate, Jane?
Yeah, I've got a little of that, and I thought maybe that it's caused by the back.
Okay, it could be. Yeah, we're talking about here atrial fibrillation, right? Can be caused by the back. There's another thing that can cause it. Shar, what do you think's going on here?
Yeah,
yes,
it could be the skull too.
Osteoporosis of the skull, and it could be both. Osteoporosis of the skull and the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jane, now you have to watch it now. You're 81 years old. You're in that range of you're in danger for the COVID. If you get the COVID, you have all these pre-existing conditions. Certainly you have serious osteoporosis. You have degenerative disc disease. You have low back problems. Do you have any pain or numbness or tingling in your hands and arms and shoulders?
No, I don't.
Well, my favorite question is, do you ever have hiccups?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, the 140 pounds. What are you going to do for Jane, Charmaine?
Well, she's taking the right stuff. She may not be taking enough of it, but I would get her on,
what would you do? Let's go back. What would you do? Well, hang on here, Jane. We'll come back with you after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552.
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life. In a recent article from the journal Nutrition and Cancer, researchers explored the effects that diet can have on genetic expressions of cancer. In another article from the publication PLOS Genetics, scientists found that over 800 genes in patients with type 2 diabetes demonstrated an altered expression that was the effect of diet and lifestyle factors. This phenomena of genes changing in response to environmental factors is called epigenetics. Epigenetics is basically the science of how we control our own genes. Drug companies were shocked when this genetic flexibility was first discovered back in the 1980s and 1990s. Those were the glory days of pharmaceutical genetic research and what was called the Human Genome Project, an ambitious endeavor to map all the genes that were contained in human DNA. Drug companies were hoping to find genetic causes for illnesses, which they could then leverage into pharmaceuticals that could theoretically control those disease-causing rogue genes. What they were hoping to find was that one gene would do just one thing, but that's not what they found. Instead, they found that we are way more complex than one gene, one thing. One of the most powerful ways for us to affect our genes involves nutrition. This is called nutrigenomics, which can be described as the science of how vitamins and minerals and proteins and fats affect our genes. There's also an important mental component. That means we literally control our genetic destinies via our thoughts. Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm the pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos, too, at kscohealth.com. That's KSC.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And Doug, let's go right back to California and Jane. Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Now, the question I want you to ask, okay, is if somebody's taking a lot of good stuff and she has shown an improvement and, her tinnitus, her ringing in her ears is gone. She has shrunk 4 inches, okay, degenerative disc disease. She's got other symptoms of degenerative disc disease and also osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the 10th cranial nerve. The vagus nerve can cause tachycardia, fast heart rate, and irregular heartbeat, and all that kind of stuff. if you're taking, everything perfectly, which I think she was doing a lot, but we need to tweak it a little bit, but you're not getting the results you're expecting, what do you need to do?
You're not absorbing, or you're not taking enough. And one thing she could do, add the vitamin D3 for more absorption. She could try that.
And what could she do to support? What could she do to support more connective tissue stuff like disc between the vertebrae and bone matrix?
Yeah, she said she's taken MSM, and she could also add that pro joint to it. Take a little bit more stuff. I think that would
good.
Help.
Yeah, and stay away from the bad stuff. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils of any kind, no gluten, no wheat, butter, rye, and oats, and no sugar. And give us a call every couple of weeks if you would, Jane. You're going to be a great, great testimony to a lot of people. You have very commonly found things when people get to that age. You're 81 years old. You're at the high-risk age of the COVID virus. You have pre-existing conditions. So we want you to be the example. So do it all right. Get rid of the bad stuff. Ramp up on things, and maximize your absorption, and call us every 2 weeks. Anytime you go to the doctor and get some kind of status report from them, give us a call. You are going to be a great testimony. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Atlanta, Georgia, and Donna, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hey, Donna, you're on the air. Hi, how can we help you?
Hi, how are you?
Okay,
yes,
thanks.
I am 40. I am 5'4". I weigh 140 pounds, and I have bone problems, and I'm forgetful. And I don't have a lot of energy.
Okay, when you say bone problems, what does that mean? You have pain in your knees, your neck, or what?
Knees and some back, yes, because I'm a nurse.
Okay. And do you have anything going on in your shoulders, your arms, or hands?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Do
you have any ringing?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any ringing in the ears or any vertigo or dizziness?
Sometimes.
Okay. Both?
No.
You ever get hiccups?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Have you shrunk any in height since you were 20 years old?
Maybe an inch.
Okay. All right. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for our nurse friend here, Donna? She's got some bone issues. She's got knee problems, back problems. She's got vertigo, dizziness that comes and goes. She has shrunk an inch. What would you do for her? What's going on?
Well, she's got osteoporosis of the skull, more likely. Mm-hmm. And I would get her, of course, you got to eliminate the bad stuff. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no oils of any kind, and no fried foods, no burnt animal fat. And then I would get her on a bone and joint pack, and I would also add to that some MSM, vitamin D3 for absorption, and I think the synaptive would help her memory.
Memory?
So, yeah,
How many eggs should she eat a day?
At least 4 or more.
Yeah, I'd go with 3 twice a day. She's 140 pounds. Let me ask you a quick question here. Donna, you're a nurse. Are you on statin drugs to lower cholesterol?
No.
Okay, good. Do not take statin drugs. Cholesterol makes up 75% of your brain weight. Okay, you need to be making sure you get plenty of cholesterol to maintain your brain. There's 8 different dementias. Okay, but doctors will call them all. If he diagnoses them, he's going to call it all of them Alzheimer's disease because insurance pays the most. And there's no rule that says you can't have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 7 or 8, all of them. So I always treat for all of them. And Charmaine, she's right on it. But get rid of the bad stuff, everybody in your household, so you don't get cross-contaminated. It needs to be free of wheat, butter, rye, and oats. And then call us every 2 weeks to follow that little regimen that Char laid out for you. You're going to see some phenomenal results. And being as a nurse, you have a huge responsibility here to make up for the mistakes that the medical system makes. And so what we want you to do is be a great representative for longevity and, share what you learn from your own case with other people, and you'll have an extra source of income. You'll have a willable asset, and you're going to save a lot of people. And I'm assuming that's why you went into nursing, because you want to help people. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Well, let's head to North Carolina, and Juanita, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Juanita. You're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I'm calling on behalf of my significant other.
Okay.
He has been diagnosed. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
He was diagnosed several years ago with hereditary spastic paraplegia, and he has been dealing with that since he was 40 years old. He is now 73.
Okay. Well, stop there. Stop.
Okay.
When you say paraplegia, does he have weakness in his legs, or what's going on?
Yeah, from his waist down. Yes, his legs. It's not just weakness. It's getting pretty bad.
Okay.
When he moves around, it's very, very slow, and he drags his feet.
Okay, now stop there a minute. Okay, stop. How old is he?
73.
Okay, how much does he weigh?
165.
Okay, and how tall is he?
5'7".
Okay. Does he have any other issues? How about pressure, diabetes?
No, sir. The only thing he has right now pertains to that disease that he has, or whatever it is. He has to take, some little pills to help him.
Okay. I don't want to know that. What I need to know is, has he been to a chiropractor for diagnoses?
He went to a chiropractor. I talked him into that one time whenever he was hurting so bad with his.
And what did the chiropractor say? What did the chiropractor say?
Well, they fixed him up, but he's back like he was. He couldn't move around.
Okay, stop. You're saying the chiropractor adjusted him, he fixed him up, and then later on he got worse again. Okay, now, how old was he when he was diagnosed with this thing?
He was around 40 years old.
Okay, so this is not a genetic thing. This is not a birth thing. This is not an autoimmune thing. I would guess it's something like sciatica, since it's a low back issue. Okay, squeezing the sciatic nerves, causing pain, numbness, and weakness in the nerves that control the legs and so forth. What about, does he have anything similar in his shoulders and arms and hands?
No, sir. That helps him to get around and do things.
Okay,
because
good.
He is
Does he ever complain? Does he ever complain about ringing in the ears or dizziness?
No, sir. He does have a balance issue sometimes.
Okay. Does he ever have any hiccups? Does he have hiccups?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. The balance thing could be very, very interesting. Did he ever have Bell's palsy or trigeminal neuralgia?
No, sir.
Okay.
It just came on him a little kind of slow and.
Okay. Okay. Now I want you to take notes here. Charmaine, what's going on here?
Well, he's got osteoporosis, maybe of the skull, but he's got osteoporosis, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And at his weight, I would suggest that he.
Wait a minute. The chiropractor fixed him up with the chiropractic adjustments. He's got sciatica, and since he didn't take any nutrients, it got worse.
Yeah.
At age 40 and age 73. Okay, we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity's Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today. with your own home-based business.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management. For optimal health, with this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to North Carolina, Juanita. Okay, Charmaine, what would you have her do for her significant other? Okay. He's got osteoporosis of the skull. He's got what I would call sciatica, which was, temporarily repairable by going to a chiropractor. He weighs 165 pounds. What would you have her give him?
Well, first of all, it's got to avoid the bad stuff. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no burnt animal fat, no oil, no fried foods. Then I would have him take 2 healthy bone and joint packs, and then I would add to that vitamin D3 for absorption, and I would also add the MSM to that. And
3 of those twice a day, 1 bottle a month. Very good. And then call us every couple of weeks. Your significant other is going to be is going to be a really, really, really good example of what we can do for people when doctors come up with these really weird diagnoses that aren't even close. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California, and Eleanor, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Eleanor, you're on the air. Hi. We only have moments, so let's get to it. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I am over 60. I weigh about between 165 and 170. But I have been diagnosed with osteoporosis for the last year in my right hip. And so I've been dealing with gradual pain. And I did start taking the Longevity about a year ago, but I haven't taken it consistently, and it's been sporadic. So what I'm looking for is the right dosage of everything to take, and then I will be taking it regularly during the day.
Okay.
I just need to know
quick
what combinations I need to take.
Quick question. Do you have any other issues, high blood pressure, diabetes, thyroid, anything like that?
No, I happen to be very healthy, except for I fell about
don't have time for that, dear. Okay, we've only got moments here. So when you have osteoporosis, you don't just have osteoporosis of the hip. That's just a place because of how you walk up the steps or how you drive your car. You're getting more symptoms there. You have osteoporosis in every bone in your body. So, Charmaine, what would you do for Eleanor here? 170 pounds. She's over 50. She says she's over 50. So,
well, she needs to avoid all the bad stuff again. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils of any kind, because that just causes a lot of inflammation in your body. And I would get her on 2 healthy bone-in joint packs. I would add to it the vitamin D3 for absorption, and I would also add the MSM, because that's going to help add to the effectiveness of everything.
Yeah, for the connective tissue. Yeah, so I'd have her get 1 bottle of MSM, so she can take 3 of those twice a day, or 2 3 times a day, for a total of 6 a day. 3 of the vitamin D3 twice a day, 2 bottles a month, and then of course you want to have her take 2 a month of the healthy bone and joint pack, and so she can take a full dose of everything twice a day, and then give us a call. Because, again, you're in that age group where you got these pre-existing conditions. You're over age 50, whether you're 51 or 81, okay, it doesn't matter. You have the capacity to repair. You could be 180, and you can actually repair your bones and your cartilage and ligaments. Well, my doctor said I got osteoporosis and I need hip surgery. Well, your doctor needs to go to jail, okay? Give us 90 days on the full dose of everything. Stay away from all the bad stuff that Char outlined. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats, no sugar, and you'll be amazed. When you can absorb stuff and you're taking the right dosage for your body weight, your stem cells in your body do miraculous things, okay? Your stem cells are there waiting. They are there to rebuild everything and maintain everything, but they need the raw materials to do it. You cannot get the raw materials from your food, okay? And we learned this in the animal industry. We don't even need health insurance for animals, because we put all these vitamins and minerals in their food, and we prevent all these diseases that cost us billions of dollars in the United States. We pay all these doctors for these things that you can prevent and reverse. Well, thank you, everybody. Super stuff. Thank you, Charmaine. Superlative as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.